Oklahoma's agricultural and food industries have a rich heritage in our state and are a significant portion of our economy. From wheat to cattle, we feed the world. Unfortunately, many of these commodities are currently sent to other states or even other countries for further processing before reaching the consumer's table. However, the Robert M. Kerr Food and Agricultural Products Center, located in Stillwater on the Oklahoma State University campus, is committed to keeping these products, jobs, and dollars in our state. FAPC, established in 1996 through the efforts of the late Senator Robert M. Kerr, provides both small and large businesses with access to professional research and education. Its goal is to stimulate and support growth of value-added agricultural and food processing in Oklahoma. Hi, I'm Jennifer Reynolds. Let's find out how the FAPC can help you. Agriculture is most often thought of as the industry that feeds people. But agricultural products involve more than just food production. For example, agriculture is providing alternative fuel sources. A vital part of the state's economy comes from forestry and wood products. And Oklahoma-produced goat's milk is used in bath products. The specialists here at the Food and Agricultural Products Center are partnering with entrepreneurs and producers of non-food products. They're finding new and innovative ways of adding value to this expanding market of agriculture. These FAPC specialists are hard at work in a sorghum field, fine-tuning a new type of harvester. The harvester was developed by an entrepreneur from Iowa. Lee McClune is looking for ways to use sweet sorghum as a source of the alternative fuel, ethanol.
Well, we're supposed to be harvesting juice here for OSU to run some fermentation studies on.
Lee came to the FAPC for help in processing the sorghum. The problem he faces is that sorghum is not like other sources of ethanol. When the juice is extracted during harvest, it has to be fermented immediately. It can't be stored like corn or other sources of ethanol. Agricultural engineers with the FAPC are looking at a unique solution, and that's in-field ethanol production. The sweet sorghum juice is collected, fermented, and distilled right here in the field.
We hope to be able to harvest about from 4,000 to 6,000 gallons of juice per acre with these harvesters. And then, of course, the juice has about 15 to 18% sugars in it, which we then convert over to ethanol.
It's another example of how the FAPC is working with entrepreneurs to develop cutting-edge technology. A major meat processing company wants to turn its waste into energy, but the company needs help. Bar S produces more than 400 million pounds of processed meats a year. That's a lot of meat, and it also means a lot of waste. They invited food engineers from the FAPC to spend some time in one of their plants.
The first thing they did was checked all our waste streams and stuff like that, measured how much output we put out per day.
The specialists took samples ranging from plastic packaging to broken pallets, cardboard boxes, even sludge from wastewater. They burned the samples back in the labs at the FAPC.
You know, if we can capture the steam or the energy that that burning it will produce, then we could, you know, possibly run our engine room.
Many companies don't have the time or expertise to conduct special research projects like this one. That's where the FAPC can lend a hand. The FAPC is a ready source of information and advice at the right time. Adding value to Oklahoma-grown wood products is one of the goals of the Food and Agricultural Products Center. One project involves taking the eastern red cedar and processing it into particle board. Paul Todd is a member of the Oklahoma Aromatic Cedar Association.
Nobody on planet Earth is making cedar particle board out of the whole tree usage.
Eastern red cedar is readily available throughout much of the state and is generally thought of as a nuisance. The particle board project may show how to make use of an underutilized tree and, as a bonus, add value to our economy. The FAPC is also studying ways to manufacture particle board from other sources.
If you're in the woodworking business, in any facet of the woodworking business, you have a problem. And that problem is what to do with your wood waste. And so we propose to solve that problem.
Specialists are looking at several aspects of wood composite manufacturing, including the overlaying quality of particle board panels and composition panel manufacture. Research on the use of wood composites is ongoing at the FAPC, and specialists are encouraged by the results they've seen so far. When the FAPC gets involved with the client, it's a team approach. Specialists work across departments to assist producers and entrepreneurs. That was the case with Carol and Max Greer. They approached the FAPC with an idea to produce an environmentally friendly laundry soap.
The idea that I had was taking and utilizing agricultural ingredients instead of phthalates or industrial chemicals to create soaps that are natural and utilize products that are grown on the rural farms instead of man-made chemicals.
The FAPC assigned specialists from several areas to work with the Greers. They needed to make sure there would be a market for their product, so they started with a business planning and marketing specialist. Then they worked with an oilseed chemist who helped develop and fine-tune formulas for soap making. And a processing engineer helped them determine what types of equipment would be needed to process their new soap.
No one small company with the size that we were could have the staff that is qualified immediately, that you have the resource there at the FAPC building.
Now the Greers own Udder Farms near Yale, Oklahoma. They raise goats to get the goat's milk for their laundry soap and bath products. And with help from the FAPC, they were able to accomplish their goal of creating 100% natural soap and bath products right on their own farm. You know, our pets, our cats, dogs, birds, even horses, all play an important role in the Food and Agricultural Products Center. That's because the FAPC has ongoing studies for pet and animal food products. The FAPC houses the OSU Center for Pet and Animal Food Palatability Studies. After all, animals are just like us. They want to eat food that tastes good, and we want it to be nutritious for them.
Well, we started working with the FAPC soon after it was established in following up on microbiology and the quality of our product and how we could maintain a good quality product.
The FAPC develops food for all kinds of animals, from snakes and fish to family pets and livestock. And it's not just the animals who benefit. Production of pet and animal food products is also a boon to the state's economy. Many low-value and underutilized raw materials are being converted into high-value animal food. FAPC specialists are coming up with new ways to process meat byproducts for a plant in Tishomingo.
Currently, we spend a lot of money on firing the big ovens that we have with natural gas. And we're hoping we can get this done with a boiling or steaming process, and the FAPC is going to help us figure that out.
Carl Stevens, the plant manager for Scott Pet Products, has nothing but praise for the FAPC specialists.
They're very, very professional. They know what they're talking about, and they have been very, very helpful in as much as making this an accommodating experience for everybody concerned.
If you have a product you'd like to develop, or you want to know more about services offered by FAPC, call 405-744-6071 or go to fapc.biz.